Hey everybody, I'm Chad Dolbier with Stokes Mazda TV, and on this segment we're going to be looking at the 2016 Mazda CX-3 all-new crossover vehicle. Now the Mazda CX-3 comes in 3 different models. You can start out with the Sport, Touring, or Grand Touring like we have sitting behind us, and they also have front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. The vehicle we're looking at today is front-wheel drive, but this vehicle is absolutely amazing. The fit and finish is phenomenal, so check it out. We got them in stock at Stokes Mazda, and let's see what this car is all about right now. All right, what is it about a crossover vehicle that everybody loves? Well, size. And the crossover here today is a CX-3, which is super sporty by Mazda. Now, look at the front end right now. This car looks like it wants to tear up the road and eat little cats and squirrels, but it's got a 2.0 liter Skyactiv engine under the hood with 146 horsepower. So this little bad boy will get up and go. Now, it is front wheel drive, but if you want all wheel drive for weather conditions or just fun driving, you can get it. Let's take a look at the car. This one's white in color. You know, one thing when you pull it out into the sun, it's got a lot of pearlescence in the paint and a lot of metallics in there. Maybe hard to see right now, but definitely when you take it out for a test drive in these beautiful Charleston areas, you'll see how beautiful that color actually is. Now, I'm loving the actual fender flares here. Right there, it looks really good. Gives it a sporty, aggressive look, and the stance with the wheels is really nice. And look at that tire shine. It's just shining away. But let me tell you, let's take a look here. We got Yokohama tires. And the wheels, I mean, what a good look. You got a machine face there with a painted inserts going around. Very nice. These are 18-inch alloys, so you can't go wrong with a set of 18-inch wheels. Great job by Mazda. Now, moving on, let's look at the mirror for safety reasons for just a minute. When you're sitting in traffic trying to get over, you got your light right here, LED. It's going to bright up the road a little bit so that person can see that you got your blinker on trying to get over. Now, every time you're looking at a vehicle at the car lot, a good place to go is right here to the window sticker. Let's take a look for just a second. This is going to give you all the information about the vehicle, what you need to know, what actual options the car has, and what standard features it comes with. Now, fuel economy, they always put that in big bold letters right there. 31, that's an average combined, okay? So 29 in the city, 35 on the highway, again for average combined of 31. I love how they've been putting this on there for the last couple years. You save $17.50 in fuel cost over 5 years compared to the average new vehicle. Annual fuel cost is around $14.50. Not bad at all. Great ratings also on greenhouse and fuel economy. So good stuff by Mazda. And again, this one is the Grand Touring front wheel drive, all new for 2016. Moving right along, let's take a look at the sides of the car. It does have a smart key setup, so when you walk up, put your finger on the button on the handle, opens up the door. Pretty simple to get in. Women love it when they're coming out of the grocery store, all that kind of stuff. The back of the car, they did not stop with the front to the back. I mean, it is super sporty, aggressive. Taillights, it's got that Japanese look that you're looking for out of a Mazda, and that's what it's all about. Now, not to forget, dual exhaust at the bottom down here. Take a look at that. Still, the stance is looking nice on this car. Very good. I love the tread on the tires. Yokohama does a great job with that. And as we know with all Mazdas, we got the Skyactiv engine technology. Lightens up the chassis and the engine of the vehicle and gives you that better fuel economy that you're looking for. And again, Stokes Mazda, that's where you want to come. Now, if you want to open up the rear hatch, there's a button right there, because yes, it is a hatchback vehicle. Take a look in the back. You're going to want to know, like, how much room do I actually have back here? Well, it's a pretty decent amount of space. You can open this up, more storage right under there. And even in the back, you got the seats that fold down. They got a 40-60 back seat split, so you can lay stuff down in the back of the car and be able to get whatever you need in the vehicle if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot. Now, I was wondering just a second ago, I'm like, where is the backup camera on this car? It's right there, right where I'm putting my finger at. That's your backup camera. It's hidden right there, but it's not on the body of the vehicle, so it's not causing any obstructions on the body, nice and smooth, and it's pretty much hidden. Very nice. Moving right along, let's take a look at the interior of the Mazda CX-3, because this is where it all starts happening at, right in here. Now, right to start out, let's look at the door panel for just a moment. I mean, they have done an awesome job on the interior. We're talking about suede inserts on the Grand Touring. right here, a nice amaretto leather right there with a carbon fiber setup on that little sill right there. You do have auto windows on the driver's side, so that's one-click settings for up and down, and then just regular settings on your other windows, and then you do have mirror controls right there as well. And that machine kind of metal look right there looks really nice. I mean, they've dressed it up so nice. Now your seats, take a look at them. They're leather, perforated with the holes in them, right there in the middle, lets it breathe and stay cooler. Then you move into the center part where your button back sits with suede, and then the red stitching really gives it that sporty look that you would expect from a Mazda. Now you may ask, what is the deal with perforated leather? Well, let me tell you right now. Have you ever gone out on a Sunday and had your girlfriend or wife sit on the seat over there in leather and she's got a dress on? Well, it's going to be super hot in the summertime. Your legs are going to stick to it. It's going to get hot. Anybody, whether a guy, girl, or kid, you're going to know it. So the perforated lets that leather breathe and stay cooler and doesn't get stuck to your legs. So that's a good thing by Mazda to put that in there. Now let's hop in. So, super comfortable seat. Side bolsters feel good. Steering wheel feels good. Leather wrapped, as you can see right here. And really can see the road out there very nicely. This is really sweet. Let's go ahead and close our door. Not to forget the Bose stereo system. Wow. Grand Touring, Mazda's definitely got about every option you can think of on this car. And let's go ahead and take a look at our key for just a moment. So Mazda has equipped this car with the smart key setup. Basically, if this key's in your pocket or purse, when you hop in the car, put your foot on the brake and then hit the start stop engine button. We're not going to crank it because we're inside of a showroom right now, but as you can see, the car would crank up after holding that there, and right now we're giving the vehicle some life, some power. Now, once this car is pretty much on, it really lights up nicely on the inside. You got your indigo gauges. Take a look at that. Wow. It's kind of got a 3D, three-dimension look to it, and everything's very legible, easy to read. You got different, see how you can see the engine buttons down there and the different lights down here as well for temperature and battery and stuff like that. It's going to let you know exactly what's going on with the car. I'm loving the navigation system. Got a nice little pop-up right here. It's got, I mean, look how sporty and just the graphics and stuff on it. HD look great. Now, one thing that I want to point out that I was looking at earlier in the brochure is this heads-up display right up here. Let's take a look at this for just a second. There's probably a button or something you got to push to pop that up, but there's a heads-up display that pops up right there. It tells you how fast you're going, mile per hour, all that stuff. So it's not integrated into where it's popping up on the windshield. There's a little thing that pops up right here. You'll see it online when you're reading about the car, and you'll be able to see that that's going to come up and tell you how fast you're going. Now, if you want to control your navigation system or your onboard computer, right down here is where you do it at. So it's easy to grab and touch right up in here, and the buttons are pretty big, so you know you'll start learning which button does what. So if I want to do nav, click on that one. If I want to do the home setting, click on that. If I want to do music, click on that. Pretty simple. Now you got this nice dial, which you can actually flip through different things. We'll put it on home for a moment. Flip over. We got entertainment, applications. How about that? Applications in a car. And HD radio, fuel economy monitor, maintenance warning, and there's probably a way to add different applications into the vehicle. We won't go over that all today, but we're just kind of brushing through the vehicle so you can see exactly what's going on with it. Hit the navigation, northeast, all that good stuff. So really cool with the compass and everything you're looking at today. Not bad. Now, we wanted to add more technology into our cars with Mazda, and they've definitely done that. So by taking a look right here, you'll see we have two USB ports, an auxiliary port, and a SD card slot with a 12 volt over to the right. That's so you can go ahead and add in that smartphone device and be able to play music and do phones through the car, phone calls through the car. You can use that through Bluetooth cell phone system as well. But you can also plug the auxiliary cord in and talk through the phone if you want to do it that way. But so lots of technology inside the Mazda CX-3. What a beautiful car. I mean, look at this. Even the leather wraps right over onto the actual dash. I mean, the fit and finish is phenomenal on the Mazda CX-3. What a fun car to own and drive. Let's take a look in the back seats for just a moment and check it out and see what kind of leg room we got. Now I'm about 6 foot, so I'm gonna hop in. And my legs or my kneecaps are pretty much touching right at the back of the seat. Now the seat is pretty much all the way back because I was just sitting in front. I didn't move it forward or anything like that. So that's kind of what kind of leg room you got with a 6 foot person in the front and a 6 foot person in the back. But you can move them up. They got long wheel tracks down on the bottom that'll give you a lot more leg room. If you got your kids back here, they're fine. And headroom up top is just fine. So my head's not touching the ceiling or anything like that. And got a great view of the dash and the car. This looks super comfortable to ride in. Like we mentioned earlier, you do have the option to fold down the back seats in the vehicle. By pressing a button right there, you can drop those back seats down and they'll actually fold down all the way flat. You do have headrests as well. It's pretty nice looking how it's got 3 set up right there. 1, 2, 3 headrests, so looking good. And then you do got a reading light lamp right at the top up there if you're reading a magazine or something like that while you're on the go. So not bad, back looking pretty good. We thank you for watching this video with us at Stokes Mazda TV. Now make sure you come by the dealership and test drive a car with us. You can learn as much information as you want online and researching the vehicle, but there's nothing better than hopping in your car, driving to the dealership, and working with a sales guy that knows all about the vehicle. Let them give you the product knowledge you need and help you with the buying process. It's really simple and easy to do here at Stokes Mazda Superstore. Now make sure you go online and check out our website to pick the vehicle out and write down that stock number on the car that you're interested in. The website is StokesMazdaUSA.com. I'm Chad Dolbier, and we'll see you soon from Stokes Mazda Superstore.